Hey, it's Amanda from Southern Designs here with this week's Southern tip. As you're jumping on in, make sure you say hi. And if you're catching the replay, make sure you scroll through to around about the 90-second mark, and that's where this week's content will begin. So just a quick recap. Over the last, say, 5 weeks, we have covered the 5 keys to improving your social media reach. So I'm just going to share screen with you for a second and just show them to you. So this is my 5 keys to improving your social media reach. So they are consistency, standing out from the crowd, planning ahead, knowing when your tribe are online, and knowing where your tribe is online. So this is my cheat sheet that I have available for you. So if you would like a copy of this, just comment cheat sheet in the comments below and I will organize a copy for you. So give me a second, I'll just stop sharing. So let's get on with today's content. And by popular demand, we're talking ways to avoid Facebook jail. Now, this is something I know that quite a few of you have managed to land yourselves in recently. I've been lucky enough to avoid it for a while, but there are a few simple things that you can do to avoid getting put in Facebook jail. And after all, it really sucks when you are not able to use your account to advertise your business or grow your business. So I've got a few tips that I've learned over the time and of the number of times I've actually been in Facebook jail myself to share with you. So number 1, speed kills. Number 2, links can be trouble. Number 3, using the same image can also get you marked as spam. Number 4, posting too many of the same kind of content. Number 5, someone in a group marks you as a spammer. So I'm going to go through each of these tips one at a time. So up to number 1, speed kills. So for example, if you have an ad you want to place in groups to gather interest in your service or your product, I've found that if you are posting too much of the same thing, i.e. your ad, and you post it in as many groups as often as you can throughout the course of a day, the Facebook algorithm is going to pick that up as a spammy behavior. So even though you are actually advertising a legitimate service or product, the algorithm is not going to know the difference. Now, this is because spammers are known to come in and drop as many posts as they possibly can in as fast as time as possible and then run. So some of the ways you can avoid this type of being forced into Facebook jail is to type your ad out. So that actually forces you to slow down each time you post. That way you're just not copying and pasting, because the algorithm itself can actually detect the volume of words and how long it should have taken to type and post those words. So if you are going to copy and paste, you need to be slow about it. One way you can slow yourself down is to type. So that's here. If it's the algorithm, basically, if it sees you going, copy, paste, it's going to think you're up to something. But this is not to say that you can't copy and paste. You just need to do it slowly and space out the times you hit the post. So that brings us to number 2. Links can be trouble. So the algorithm is also set to recognize how many links we're posting in a day as well. So if we are posting too many Facebook links, too many links in a Facebook post, we can also get in trouble, because that is also a tactic of spammers. And add into that Facebook also prefer you not to be sending people off the platform. It's a recipe to tell Facebook algorithm that you need to be in jail. So again, you can post links, you just need to take it slow and not do too many at once. And this directly ties back to the speed kills factor. Number 3, using the same image can get you marked as spam, believe it or not. So another thing the Facebook algorithm is actually set to look for is at the images. It is smart enough to detect that if we are using the same image on multiple posts, it can be viewed as spammy behavior. Therefore, you end up in jail. So whatever we're doing on Facebook, we all know that a stop to scroll image is the best way to get our post noticed. So it goes without saying that images are absolutely essential to what we are doing. Now, the way to avoid this particular problem is to use a few different images with your post. So that is each time you post, you rotate through a set of, say, 3 to 4 images. That way, you are not posting the same image each and every single time. Now, as with all the previous examples, speed here kills as well. However, using the one image on the same post, even when posting slowly, can get you in trouble. So make sure you rotate through a few different images, or at least spread your posting out over the day, which ties us directly into number 4, posting too much of the same content. The Facebook algorithm is also set to discover when we are using the same content, i.e. our images, our text and links on a regular basis. Here, the key is volume. The more you use exactly the same content, the more likely you are to run into trouble. So the best way around this particular problem is to mix it up and post slowly. Remember, speed kills. If you need to use exactly the same content in multiple posts for whatever reason, spread your posting out across the day. Don't do it all at once, because the algorithm will mark you as jail. Now, number 5, someone in a group that you post marks you as a spammer. So sometimes when posting in groups, a member will see your content as not in accordance with the group rules. In this case, there are 3 things they do. Number 1, they advise the admins of the group. Number 2, they ignore you. Or number 3, which has happened to me, they mark your post as spam. And as soon as they do number 3, the algorithm puts you into Facebook jail. So the best way to avoid this particular problem is to read the rules of the group before posting, because some groups don't allow business posts. Some only allow certain types of posts on certain days. Make sure you are following the rules of that particular group. Now, if you have still done all of this and you still get that notification that says your account is suspended, i.e. in jail, there is sometimes a button on that notification that allows you to say the content is not spam. Use this and you might be able to get out of jail or paroled early. So in summary, remember, speed kills. If you have to do multiple posts per day using the same content and the same images with the same link, take it slow. Spread out your posting across the day. Now, I have found for myself what works best is if I have to do the same thing over and over again, no more than 10 of these types of posts per day. And I recommend you stick to that. So, and don't do all 10 at once, maybe do 1 here and 1 there, 2 there. So it's spread out. It's not all in one hit. So the best advice I can give you is take it slow, change it up, know the rules. Do all of this and you should be able to avoid Facebook jail. So that's me done for the week. Comment below your biggest takeaway. If you find value in this video, do me a favor, share it on out with your business friends, tag them in it so they can avoid Facebook jail as well. And I'll see you next week with another Southern tip. Bye for now.